Hey guys, Ken Boyd with the Accounting Accidentally website, where you'll find over 400 blog posts and over 350 links to my YouTube videos that explain accounting here on the site. So what I'd like to explain today is the completed percentage completion method for revenue recognition. So I want you to think about a long-term contract where you're building something and you're going to build it over a period of years, and you're also going to recognize revenue over a period of years. And the key here is gross profit recognized, which is in blue. So the total contract when you start is $1.6 million. You get to the end of 2010, it says construction year to date, what have you done so far? 400,000. It's going to cost $600,000 to complete for a total cost of $1 million. You're going to bill the client $1.6 million, so your profit is 1.6 less $1 million, or 600,000. Now what we're going to see as we move across is that may change. Most of these contracts are billed based on a percentage completion. So in this example, the percentage complete is 40%, we're going to assume. So that means the profit that you recognize is 600,000, the total profit you estimate times 40% in red. So 240,000. Next year, 825 construction to date, estimated cost to complete 275. Now you'll notice that the total cost is now up to $1.1 million. Still billing $1.6 million. That means that our profit is down to $500,000. The total completion for both years, and that's important, 2010 and 11, is 75%. So the total gross profit we should recognize is the total profit of 500,000 times 75%, or 375. We have to subtract, however, the gross profit we already recognized in the prior year, 240. So the gross profit in the current year is 135. Okay, one more. We get all done in 2012, and we spent $1,070,000, and that agrees to our construction expense. The profit, again, we're only billing 1.6. We're assuming there have been no change orders that increase the price that we're charging the client. 530,000, we're 100% complete. Our gross profit in total is 530,000. We subtract what we recognized in the earlier year, 375. You can see that we're subtracting the prior year as we go along. Gross profit, current year, 155,000. And we also have construction expense below. So that's one process, which is recognizing the revenue. Now we have something else going on, which is the billings. Important to note, the billings may be different from the gross profit we recognize. In addition to that, the collections on the billings may be different from the gross profit that we recognize. So if you are managing one of these projects, you have to keep track of gross profit, what you've billed the client, this line, what the client has paid on this line. So it can become really complex. Below, down here, I've got T accounts, and we use an account called construction in progress, which you see here on the left, where we have expenses and gross profit getting debited, expenses, gross profit by year, and the sum total of all of those, if I add them up, is the 1.6 million, which is the amount that we bill the client. So eventually this CIP, or construction in progress, is going to get reclassified. We've also got construction expense. There's that $1,070,000 over there. So that is an overview of some of the more difficult topics with percentage completion method. So as we wrap up here, if you click on this button, Get It Now, in the middle of the page, or you go down to over to free downloads, you will end up on 18 spreadsheets that explain intermediate accounting. This is a free download you can use to study for class or to pass the CPA exam. You'll receive these 18 spreadsheets. It's the spreadsheets I use to create the YouTube videos. Here's an example. You've seen that if you've watched my videos this year, the effective interest rate method. If you email me, you'll get a link from Hightail, which is my cloud backup, where you can download all the spreadsheets at once or one at a time. And you'll get a week or two to complete the downloads. And over 2.4 million people have viewed the YouTube channel and have watched the videos using spreadsheets just like this. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.